Hello everybody. Sorry that I'm still in the sick bed video. Lately I feel like I sound like Barry, not even Barry Manilow, what's his name? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, my voice is all scratchy and out of control, but I still get a lot of comments from the video that I have about Zeus, the aggressive pit bull in my yard. I have no problem with pit bulls. Here's the thing. Fun fact, story time, whatever you want to call it. Terriers are naturally, that means no one taught them, naturally dog aggressive. That counts for your Jack Russell, your Yorkie, your Pitbull. They're all terriers. They are meant to be feisty and not of the nature to give up when they want to go after something. And they don't back down when something else comes to them. This video causes me the most headache ever because of the fact that people are... I'm not going to use the paramedic school term PABS, which means people are basically stupid. I'm just going to say, it doesn't matter what kind of pet you're getting. If it's a lizard, a bird, a freaking plant, you decide you want to get a garden and grow that, you gotta educate yourself on your own and through the person selling it to you before you just say, something's horrible, it's bad, it's dangerous, it's terrible, it should be all put to death. No. Why do humans feel they have to be in control of everything? You ain't doing what I'm saying right this second, you need to die. You're stupid or you're dangerous. You go after my neighbor's dog. Animals go by body language. So you don't know the language, kind of like learning sign language. If another animal has given it a signal that, oh, I'm coming over here, I'm going to pee on your stuff, I'm going to take your girl, or just, I don't care what you're doing. That's why they get in fights. It has nothing to do with humans. Stop trying to be a dog whisperer. Everybody ain't Caesar Milan. I have mostly good comments on this last video I was talking about Zeus, aggressive pit bull in my yard. It's back on my channel if you look it up. I can't put the link in right now because my editing system is not the same. But the point is, Zeus, yeah, he's probably on my list of animals that needed to be put down. Or he needed some really... I'm going to crack the corners of my lips right now because they hurt because I'm sick. Really aggressive owners. There are certain breeds that you need to be the alpha in the pack. And people don't seem to understand that. You don't let your dog on the couch. You don't let your dog in the bed. You don't let your dog beg at the dinner table. You definitely don't let them eat off the dinner table. This is how they learn their ranking in the pack that they know of. It is people's fault when you decide the dog's been on the couch, been on the bed, allowed to eat off the table, can get stuff out of the fridge, get something every time we eat it. He always gets people food. He can come take people's food off their plate. Guess what? When a little child gets mauled, A lot of that has to do with you. Animals learn their rank in a pack. There's an alpha, top of the pack, omega, bottom of the pack. You got the ones in between. But every time you introduce something new, they are readjusting their ideas. So they're going to try to bite that kid. To say like, are you above me or below me? Oh, okay. Do I get to eat first or you get to eat first? Can I take your food or do I need to wait for you to give it to me? Stop doing things that cause problems in the future. The problem is not the animal. They have the same nature. Doesn't matter if they're a wolf, a dog, a fox. They have the same nature. It is humans that do this mixing up, confusing thing in between that makes them get out of control. And all of a sudden it's like, well, I get to try my role and see if I can move up my rank this week. It's like being in corporate business. Let me see if I can get a raise above Sally and I can move up above her this week. They're always going to test the system. You have to have consistency. You have to be the alpha. Whether it is a bitch or a man. It doesn't mean beat the hell out of your dog, because that's not how you become an alpha. It means that the second they do something that you do not think is appropriate, they get the word no. They get a negative correction, which is if it's taking the treat away, taking the toy away, taking their bowl away, taking their water away. It don't matter. They'll learn, oh, that didn't work out real well for me. And that is how they learn. It is no different than what their mothers will teach them in the wild, because the father's usually not still around. Not trying to say nothing about dads, but in dog life, dad ain't usually still around. It's mom. And when mom says, okay, that's enough, she'll give him a little growl. She'll give him a little, and then she'll give him a little check, which means they get bit or they get nipped or they're going to get a really hard bite, depending on what they're doing. And people are like, oh my God, she's attacking her babies. No. The dog is putting the puppy in check, like we should be correcting our children, to say, hey, that's unacceptable. And I done gave you 5 warnings, Tyrone. Sorry about anybody who's named Tyrone. And yeah, I'm getting ready to get on your ass. They're not killed. They're not mortally wounded. But they will get hurt enough after that 5th, 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th time to say, listen, I know what your problem is. Like that little kid. Listen, Linda. They need to stop. And mom lets them know that. So when you take over a dog or a puppy, it doesn't matter what the breed is. Because I can tell you, as someone who shows dogs and breeds dogs, look up the Fila Brasileiro. Fila Brasileiro. Brazilian Mastiff. It looks like a big-ass bloodhound. The first couple times I went to a show, people would yell, Fila coming through. And I would be like, that big dopey bloodhound-looking thing? Why do I have to move my American Staffordshire Terrier out of the aisle because of this dog? And I mean, it parted like Moses was up in that piece. Okay, because they're kind of sneak attack dogs. I got nothing against them. It's just what they're bred for. They will be lazy and sleepy and dopey and look like big bloodhounds until something gets close enough and they're like, you know what? You ain't my fam. You got to die. So people, please do your research on your dogs. before you think that a certain breed is like, oh, it's so cute, it has all these wrinkles. Oh, it's so cute because it comes in this color with green eyes. That does not mean you can live with it or that it is safe for you to have it in your environment if you're in a TEED certified restricted community. You need to make sure you do your research. That's all I'm saying. I got no hate for any dog. Because I'm an alpha bitch right here, like super alpha. Ain't no dog taking over me. I've had Great Danes, Pitbulls, Amstaffs, Chihuahuas, Poodles. I've had more breeds than I can possibly name right now at this second. But the point is, all of them, all dogs, have the ability to be overly aggressive and not know their place. And that starts with humans not letting them know, not on the couch, not in the bed, not over another dog's food. If I put the food in the bowl and I decide to give you more food and put my hand over there, you do not get to bite me. All right? You got to set these rules. That's how they learn pack behavior. So, I don't know, there was a comment about Cesar Millan needed to come in to help my neighbor's dog. No. Somebody needed to go over and whoop my neighbor's ass. Because she never should have had an 80-pound pit bull, if not more. And thought it was okay that anytime he goes over a 6-foot fence, out the door, past the crate, runs down the street, it's okay for him to attack everybody. It's not acceptable. Anyway, I'm done with my dog rant. I'm just not having a good day right now. I've been up way too long. And yes, it's, I don't even know, because my TV's not working, because my mother decided to take my cable box. Let's see, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I've been up for 8 hours plus already. Yeah, insomnia. Anyway, please like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when the next episode of Jen Crazy is going on, which ain't always crazy. Sometimes there's some damn facts that make sense that y'all need to listen to. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.